हाय फ्रेंड्स, आज हम एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन करेंगे। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। सो सबसे पहले हमें इस पैटर्न को प्रिंट करने के लिए लेना है नंबर ऑफ रोज का इनपुट यूजर से। तो लेते हैं हम। So first we have taken the number of rows as input from the user. So the next thing that we need to do is to print the spaces. So these are the spaces that needs to get printed in this pattern. So as we can see, the number of spaces in the first row is equal to 3. Then 2 spaces are printed, then 1 space is printed, and then finally 0 space is being printed. So in general, we can say that the number of spaces in any given row can be given as n minus I. So the value of n is equal to 4 in this pattern. So in the first row, the number of spaces will be equal to 4 minus I, and I value is 1. So that is equal to 3. In the second row, the number of spaces will be 4 minus 2 equal to 2. So there are 2 spaces. And in the third row, 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Then in fourth row, 4 minus 4 equal to 0 space. So this is how we can print the number of spaces for this pattern. So let's start. First, we will run one I loop. This is to traverse through the number of rows. Like for printing each and every row of this pattern, we need one outer I loop. So this will run from 1 to n plus 1. Within this, first thing that we need to print is the number of spaces. So for that, we are using one j loop. For j in range 1 comma n minus I plus 1, because in Python the loop function runs till n minus 1, and here we are going to print the spaces, that is the tab character. Now moving forward in this code, the next thing that we see that we need to print is this purple pattern. I have divided this pattern into basically 2 parts. This is the purple pattern, as you can see here. I will highlight this. Just a minute. Yes. So this is one part of the code, and the other part of the code that we have to print is this part. Okay. So these are basically the 2 parts that need to get printed. So for printing the first part, for the time being, we need to forget this second part. So I will hide this second part. So for the time being, we can hide that part. We only need to print this part till now. So after the spaces are being printed, we need to print this first number 1. Then in the second row, we need to print 2 1. Third row 3 2 1. So what can you observe? Yes, one thing you are able to observe is that in the first row, starting from 1, it's printing the numbers. In second row, it's starting from 2 and then going on to print the numbers till 1. Similarly, in the third row, it's starting to going on print numbers from starting from 3 till 1. So what in general we can observe is that the numbers start getting printed from its row number itself. Like whatever is the index value, the row index value for that specific row. So from that row number, it starts getting printed, and it gets printed till the number 1. So for printing this pattern, we can run one more loop. Suppose k loop. Now what will be the range? You tell. I told you that the row number, we are starting printing from it the row number itself. So what's the row number? Row number is getting denoted by I. So we are going to start printing from I, and from I it is being printed till value 1. So here we will put 0. So from I till 0 in a reverse manner. So step value will be -1. So it will run before 0. So I mean it will start printing from I till 1. So here we are going to print this k value. I am putting this tab character for more neatness so that there is better spacing. Moving forward, next thing that we need to print is this pattern. I told you I have divided this code basically into three parts. One is the space part, one is this right triangle, left right triangle, and right triangle. So now it's time to print this right triangle. So as we can see, it starts getting printed from the second row, and the number that is it's first gets printed is 2. And from this number 2, it starts to print all the numbers till the row index value itself. So we can basically say that the loop will run till I plus 1, because the value of I suppose is 3. So we will run the loop till 3 plus 1 I 4, so that the number starts getting printed from 2 till 4, that is 2 comma 3. Similarly, in I equal to 4, we need to print 2, 3, 4. So we will start printing the numbers from 2 till 5. So 2 comma 3 comma 4 will be printed. But we don't want to print the number in the first row. So to resolve this problem, we are going to run loop like for m in range. We will start printing from 2 and we will run till I plus 1. So this will resolve that issue that won't get printed in the first row, because in the first row the index value of I is 1. So that means 2 comma 2, because I plus 1 is equal to 2. So for 2 comma 2 it will print nothing. So it will print in the 2 comma 3 section. So 2 comma 3 section is basically the second row part. See, this was the part I am talking about. This is the 2 comma 3. It will run, because here the I value will be equal to 2 and I plus 1 is equal to 3. So it will start printing from 2 comma 3. So 1 before 3, so 2 gets printed. So this is how the pattern will be followed, and we are going to print the number m itself, comma end equal to tab character. Now we are going to move to the next line after printing all these things. So now the code is complete. So now let's save the code and now we will run it. Suppose I enter 8 rows. Yes, so the code is running absolutely fine. As we can see, the code is divided into left hand right triangle and right side right hand triangle. So it's following the pattern perfectly. 1, 2 comma 1 in the left side, then 3 comma 2 comma 1 in the left side. Similarly, in the right hand side, it starts getting increased from 2. So I hope that you have enjoyed the video and have understood the code really very well. Till then, take care and keep on practicing these questions. We will meet again in the next video. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.